Hi, painting. Welcome back to week 9. So for this week, you can see our schedule all laid out. So obviously no Zoom call today unless you have any questions, in which case feel free to shoot me an email and I will pop on. You are watching this update instead. Your sketchbook for today is really important. It's part of the prep work for your animal watercolor painting. And so your sketchbook is to open up an image of your watercolor painting or of your animal image in color and then practice color matching it. So as usual, if I click on this Q2 sketchbook assignments, I can pull that up and I will be entering in whether or not you turned in your pumpkin. So that was last week's. And then this week, as I just said, as it loads, is that color matching, okay? So you should have colors like you see here mixed and put on there. If you mix it and you paint it on and it doesn't look right, then try again, keep trying until you get all of them, and then label how you made them, okay? Because you're doing all of this work, so it's going to hopefully save you time in the future when you're trying to color match those things. But if you don't label it, you may not remember and it may not save you any time. So make sure you label and practice. That's your goal for today. And then you're going to take a picture of that and paste it into the Summit Q2 sketchbooks for checkpoint 2, okay, for sketchbook 2. So if I go back, that is today, Wednesday, November 4th. Tomorrow or Thursday, whichever time you're in person, we will be voting on those pumpkins. So you'll get a vote on scariest, cutest, funniest, and best overall pumpkin. And then that should only take a few minutes. And then I'm going to be doing a little demonstration on how to begin your watercolor animal. So you should have all of them traced out using our transfer process that I showed you earlier in the week. Now I'm going to show you how to actually start approaching it when you're doing these large, more detailed watercolor paintings. And then once I'm done showing you that, you'll get some time to actually do that. And so you'll actually start on your watercolor animal. Now that's when you're in person. When you are home, I have another little tutorial. This one is a raccoon and it's a big one and it's more detailed. So I really need you to watch this so you can really see the full process, because when I show you in person on Thursday or Friday, I can't show you the entire thing because frankly, we don't have enough time in class for you to see me paint the entire thing. So I'll show you how to start. But this video shows you the same way that I start, but then it goes further and you can see the whole thing. And then once you watch that, they do a really good job of showing you how to create texture and fur. And so I then want you to go back to your sketchbook and practice creating whatever texture fur you have on your animal. And try and create at least 4 different textures. So whether that be like nose or face or there's so many different parts. Even if it's just like maybe you have something really furry, but there's different shades of the fur. Maybe there's like a darker area and a lighter area. Practice creating those different parts of your animal, okay? With watercolor, we can't just go back and paint on top of it. So it's really important that you get lots of practice before you actually start. So that is whenever you're distant on either Thursday or Friday. Monday and Tuesday for everyone, whether you're in person or at home, is working on your animal. At that point, you should have a good little start and you should be able to just continue working through problem solving with your watercolor animal. Now, I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek of next week so that you know the timeline. So next week, you'll have another sketchbook, of course, but you'll have more animal painting days, and then it will be due at the end of next week, okay? That means I do not want you to rush this. You end up having, let's see, so we start on one day, and then you have 1, 2, 3 days in person and 1, 2, 3 days at home, okay? So if you're really spending time at home and using your time wisely in person, then you should have no problems getting tons of details, not rushing this, and making an awesome watercolor animal. All right, that's it. So go and work on color matching today, and I will see you later this week.